people. And then also, I like to hear advice for people like me who've been in the movement for some decades and, kind of is moving into that elder role. Like, what do you think everybody should be doing in this moment of time, or that what kind of advice do you
Yeah,
have?
I was hoping you guys would answer that question for me.
Yeah.
I'm really,
See, that's
really
real.
anxious to know that how we connected with the world,
Yeah.
how we connected with our communities, how we connected as far as time today. So to me, it's a ever-ending battle we've gone through,
Yeah.
and it started, before 1800s, 1600s, all before that, when Native Americans' land was confiscated, black people were enslaved. There's been a struggle ever since. And so, how can we continue that struggle? How can we grow it? So when I'm talking to young people today, that's my heart conversation is with them, how they feeling, how they doing, and what pain are they feeling and seeing? How can they respond? So we've done this over workshops that may last 2 or 3 weeks or one whole month, from ages from high school through college, and got all kinds of different answers. But one thing I'm trying to say is that how are we connected? And the Spirit connected us, and that Spirit guides us, and that Spirit means that we're not the whole, we're not the answer, we are a part of this struggle.
Yeah.
So that's all kind of work we have to do, and it's so much to be listed. But if you keep listening to the thing, you'll see that it's unending list that's growing and needs to grow and needs to be complemented. So I'm so happy to see you guys here today, so you can help me brainstorm.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about what's happening, the state of fascism and racism in this country, and how time has been turned backwards in terms of people's rights and justice, and how can we improve that lot. So I'm talking to these young men who are working with media, working with all ages, and so I see us all being complementary.
Yeah.
And there's no end to it. So I can say we have to keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
Because we have a legend of path from our ancestors to today.
Yeah.
And leading the way for us. Somebody was just mentioning my mother not too long ago, but she passed in about 6 years ago. But her voice still talks to me. And I think we have to be aware about the ascendants and descendants.
That's right.
And be mindful of that. But for me, it's been, what I'm seeing is like the drag of taking us back to time, through killing of people in Minnesota, the raid, the ice raids taking place across the country.
Yeah.
All these things are not just one-sided things. They're all connected, and they are done from a point of view that turning back the time to make it another time. So I think we have to be aware of our history, our forefathers and foremothers, and let our hearts speak to them, and let them speak to us. So I think that a lot of that is spiritual, a lot of that is economic, a lot of that is all connected. So I think we have to find a way to connect the dots and just live our lives through grace and humility, and practice what we preach. So that's kind of, in a nutshell, what I think today's time is about.